Hi everyone, this is the culmination of my new first car series. Most of you will know that I bought a Volvo V50. I set myself some sort of parameters, 1500 quid I was going to say, but I ended up spending 1800. It took me an absolute age to work through data and work through stats and finding out what car was going to be good for a first-time driver. You know, we're talking about an 18-year-old who just passed the test, no claims, and insurance costs for this Volvo V50, worth 1800 quid, was less than half, or about half, what it would be for an equivalent value Fiesta. So it was quite surprising to me, and I think that is the main thing that we can take from this, I was going to say little exercise, but it's turned into a bit of a marathon. We're going to go on that word in a second, aren't we, Liz? We'll explain in a moment. Most of you will also know that myself and Liz are running the marathon. We're going to go into details shortly about what we're doing this for. But what are we doing today with the car? Well, we've got Callie in the back, and we're just going to go off for a night out and a night over in the Lake District. We've got about an hour and a half's drive, and I would just like to just document that buying an 1800 quid Volvo, hopefully, if it doesn't break down, does just as good a job as maybe a £30,000 plus car. It's got plenty of space, it's comfortable. It's not as fast as maybe, you know, the modern cars, however, doesn't need to be. I've already proved that. I did a drive like a driving instructor video with this, and it just involves a little bit more planning. But effectively, the car is a cracker. I actually like driving it. Liz, tell everyone the truth. You know, if I'm not using my green one, what car do I normally take? Or if I don't have to use the green one, what car do I?
This one.
I take this one. I feel as though people treat you differently in it. No one's trying to race us every 2 seconds. I even had a situation on the way back home. I've just done some lessons, and I'm just using a little bit of power just to not arrive at the same point in a merge situation. Some fella's, you know, racing, and then he's clapping his hands behind. It's quite embarrassing, really, how you do get treated. But this car is really comfortable. It's comfortable over the speed bumps. It's really good on fuel. I've just reset my MPG, so we're going to have a little look to see what type of MPG it does on a drive up to the Lake District. We're going up to the Lake District overnight, and I just want to see and just document what this car is actually like, and hopefully convince people that you don't have to spend a fortune on buying a decent car. Quick little recap: it's a 1.6 diesel, £20 a year to tax. It will do, I'm suspecting, high 50s miles a gallon on our way up there. So we've arrived at our Airbnb. The car was faultless on the way here, no worries. We had some horrible weather driving up. However, we did 59.8 miles a gallon. That's pretty good, isn't it? It had a service straight from the off through the good people at Aintree Motors, who I've had my car serviced with for many years, and they actually said that it's recently had new brakes all around as well. Now, a lot of the parts with this Volvo are Ford Focus, so it's quite easy to maintain. It also had an MOT, which it breezed through. What have I had done to it? Well, I've had the dash cam fitted. Big thanks to VFO for sending me this top of the range A329. Cracking piece of kit. Did a little review with this one as well. Its only downside for me was the audio quality. You're listening on these microphones, the DJI microphones, not the microphones from the dash cam. It wouldn't be an issue for just normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill dash cam use, but when I'm sticking stuff on YouTube, the audio isn't the best, but the pictures are top class. That's all been installed, I've had my Aiuchi CarPlay screen installed. They were both installed down at Liverpool Auto Care. Hiya Heidi, hiya Lewis, thanks for sorting that out for me. That has been an absolute godsend, having a little bit of modern tech. As you remember the days of going places when well, we even mentioned it on holiday, didn't we? How it used to be me barking at you. Where are we going?
Me, yeah.
Where are we going? So that's cut down on a few of those moments. Although, yeah, that's right. But the CarPlay screen is an extra added little bit of modern tech that I think just improves the car that little bit. What else have we had done? I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I've had the scrapes and the dents repaired down the left-hand side. Chris at Liverpool Car Body has sorted that out. Now, please give Chris some of your business, because he did me an absolute amazing deal. He painted the full side of the car. I'm not even going to mention how much it cost, because it's embarrassing on how little he actually charged me, but he did this knowing what we're going to do with this car, which I'm going to get to soon. So big thank you to Chris. I purchased a set of wheels off eBay because it had mismatched wheels front and back. These wheels were quite corroded. They were sat out the side or out the back of our house for ages. Liz was cursing me, weren't you, Liz?
It ruined the path.
It ruined the path. Liz has fixed the path, don't worry everyone. But I took them down to another mate of mine, Leon, at Customise Your Wheels in Liverpool. And again, mates rates, knowing what I'm going to do with this car, Leon sorted the wheels out, so we've got matching wheels. So the car has been, say, put back to new. It's never going to be new. It's been valeted, yeah. Mark, the guy who sorts all our cars out once every 5 or 6 weeks, he came and gave it a great valet. You can probably still do with another one, although we've got Callie in the back. I think it was used for dog purposes prior to us having it, Liz, wasn't it? Because there was loads of dog hair. Yeah. It was rotten, but it's had a few cleans and it will have a few more before we not dispose of this car, or before it goes. But honestly, I think it's a cracking thing. It's quite comfortable to be in, and I'm really pleased with the result on how it's turned out. Now, what are we doing with this? Well, most of you will probably know that myself and Liz have started our marathon training. What are we doing this for? Well, it's a charity that we've supported over the last couple of years, and it's the James Bulger Memorial Trust. Now, it's a big part of the city of Liverpool's history. Unfortunately, it's a sad part, but I taught what would have been James's younger brothers. I taught them to drive. I'm not going to mention any names, so I know the family, and like I said, it's something that we've supported over the last couple of years. Our support for other charities, namely Carla Lane, that's not wavered. I'll be doing a little bit more with that charity over the next few weeks. I've got something planned. Christmas as well. But this is what we're deciding to run the marathon for. We have got 2 tickets we're able to get, luckily, in the ballot, because many people try and get tickets, well, not tickets, you know, an entry into the London Marathon, and even though you're doing it for charity, you're not guaranteed, so we've been really lucky. We have started our training. Training's going well. We've got another 6 months till we actually do the race. We've entered into, well, I've entered us into the Liverpool Half Marathon in March, but to be honest, it's probably me who's going to struggle with the running more than Liz. But it's all down to Liz. It was all down to you, hon, wasn't it? It was at one of these black tie dinners that we go to support James Bulger Memorial Trust. And after a couple of drinks and some smiles with some good people, we decided to help out a little bit. And Liz came up with a great idea. as she normally...
It
seemed like a good idea at the time. Liz went, I tell you what we'll do, we'll run the London Marathon. And we don't regret it, we absolutely don't. But it was one of those moments where you think, shit, did we really...
I do tend to do that one about
Yeah.
A stupid idea.
But it's not a stupid idea, Liz. So it's an absolute brilliant idea. It's about time that I use the little bit of reach that I've got to do some good, and that's what we're doing it for. So, how are we going to? How does this car fit in with what we're doing with the trust and running a marathon? Well, we're going to start the fundraising off with me donating this car with everything that I've said. Don't forget, it's come out of my pocket, and I don't want any, oh, Ashley, you're great, I'm not after doing that. No. It's nothing to do with it. I wanted to do this, and it's a decision that me and Liz have made, and we're well happy. We're going to give the car to the charity, and it's going to be put up for raffle. I'm going to leave some details in the description of how you can do that. The raffle tickets, up to now, may change, but I don't think it will. The raffle tickets are going to be a £5. You can only buy one raffle ticket at a time, and your raffle ticket and your donation, if you like, is going to put you into the draw to win this car. Haven't totally finalised every single detail, but I would like also a donation, potentially link. Some people may not need a car or want the car, totally get that, but if you think me and Liz have done the right thing by doing this for charity, hopefully there's going to be a little link where you can maybe give a couple of quid.
Is it normally like not a GoFundMe, but the other thing done when you run the marathon that
yes,
people can then sponsor? Yeah, is that what you mean?
No, it's going to be direct to the charity. So although GoFundMe is a good way of doing it,
I don't think it's not a GoFundMe. I don't know what it is, but the marathon, they do set up for charities.
They do, yeah.
People can just...
Now, there may be something like that going forward that we're able to do, but I promise you every single penny that we raise is going to go to the charity. Now, what I'd like to do is just have a quick word about what the charity is all about. But I think the easiest way is to play this little video that we saw at last year's charity event. Let's roll it.
Good afternoon. Police searching for a missing 2-year-old boy on Merseyside believe he may have been abducted. He was filmed by security cameras leaving the centre with 2 teenage boys.
Now well over 30 hours since James went missing from this shopping centre.
If you've got me baby, just bring them back.
Police hunting the killer of 2-year-old James Bulger said tonight they've made an arrest in connection with his abduction and his murder.
I didn't want James to be remembered as a murdered child, so back in 2010 we set up a charity in his name where we help other families. I wanted my son to be remembered in a thoughtful and positive way. This is now my life without my son James.
The James Bulger Memorial Trust was set up to commemorate what would have been the 21st birthday for James. We help families by bringing them to Ribby Hall near Blackpool, and we offer and provide free holidays and respite at the James Bulger House, giving them time to be together.
We are Karen and Paul Ledsham and have lost both of our lovely children. Our daughter Abigail passed away over 8 years ago, aged 2, from a genetic condition. Our son Harrison passed away nearly 2 years ago from bone cancer. He was only 12 years old. Harrison had to have his leg amputated and showed lots of bravery and courage and won the Merseyside Child of Courage Award 2014. This is where we met Denise and Stuart, and they offered us a break at the James Bulger holiday home. We were having a tough time during Harrison's treatment and hadn't been able to plan a break or afford one due to us both not working, so this gave us something to look forward to, and Harrison was very excited. Even though he had his amputation, he was able to do lots of the fun activities which he hadn't been able to do for months. It gave us some wonderful memories as he passed away a month later. We often look back at those photos and it brings a smile to our faces as we remember him having so much fun.
Hi, we're the Lund family. Our eldest son Cameron was nominated for a holiday break at Ribby Hall. Cameron helps looking after his younger brother Alfie, who has a life-limiting disorder and can't walk or talk. The holiday gave us and created special memories for us all we will never forget. And from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you all at the James Bulger Memorial Trust for all the great work you all do, helping families like us create special memories. Thank you.
We started with a static caravan, but with your fantastic support, we have now upgraded to a lodge, and every single penny that you donate goes into this charity.
The fight still continues until I get justice for James. It will do.
The fight goes on. She wants parole reform and a public inquiry into James's case.
I don't want anyone, any other family to go through what I've had to go through. Because everybody's seen James just as a picture, whereas I wanted to make James's memory alive again and let people know exactly what James was like and the short life that he lived.
Whilst you've been watching that video that comes from the charity, me and Liz have just having a little discussion. One of Liz's cousins ran the marathon a number of years back and we sponsored her. And I know there's certain pages that can be set up to allow people to donate and it goes straight to the charity. I'm sure there is. I've not looked into it. I will do. I'm sure there's going to be people in the comment section that can help us out with this as well. But I am going to try and set up one of them. But the first stage of our charity raising leading up to the marathon is with this car. So please, please, please support us if you can. I know times can be tight for people, I get it. But I promise you, every single penny of this is going straight to a worthwhile cause. This charity isn't just for the people of Liverpool as well. It's countrywide. I know they've got a helpline that they help with people calling up who are in distress. There's loads of good things that they do. So please support myself, support Liz if you possibly can. Maybe just buy a raffle ticket. Liz, anything else that I've missed? Don't think so. We're going to do a little follow-up video as well of our trip when we get to the Lake District. I'm going to show you what the car's all about, what it looks like, and how we get on with it with Callie. Callie looks as though she's gone to sleep. So we'll see you next time up in the Lake District. We've got about an hour to get there, so keep safe. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for your support.